stream. Here we are on March 15th, 2021. As you can see, I put a new affirmation up there. It says, I am unique. All right, because we all are. We are unique to who we are, how we our purpose. There's no two people alike, and there's no two people on the exact same journey. All right, so we may have similar journeys, but we're all on different journeys, if that makes sense to you guys. So today is the third month, which is March, and the 15th day. So we have a 3 plus the 6 is a 9 plus 5, which is 2021. So a 9 and a 5 adds up to a 9 plus 5, 14, right? Yeah. Okay, yeah, 14. I had to think about that for a second, huh? All right, so a 14 adds up to what? A 5. So fives are about changes that we are able to make within our lives. Sometimes we struggle with these changes, sometimes we don't. It just depends on your situation. So let's go ahead and get started. So we're going to start off with the elements of air. You are first air signs. All right, so let's go ahead and pull your daily affirmation for today for March 15th, 2021 for the element of air. The more I trust my intuition and act on its wisdom, the more extraordinary my life becomes. So, if you look at that card, air signs, let me pull it back up to the screen. It looks to me like there's a body of water on this card, but if you look on that body of water, what do you see? A shadow, right? So I just feel like for some of you, this is. I feel like this is the sun shining down upon you as you're standing over a body of water. So what are you seeing? A shadow, not necessarily a bad shadow, but a shadow of how extraordinary you are, how unique you are, air signs. So let's go ahead and pull your daily numerology card, air signs. And we have a number 16, and it's called a rebirth. So right off the bat, I see a 1 and a 6, which is a 7. But you could be seeing ones, you could be seeing sixes, and you could be seeing sevens. So air signs, I feel like we're going to start off with the number 1. The number 1 is about ourself. We are number 1. The first house is our self house. So I feel like that's what that is talking about, ourself. Trusting ourself to act when it's right. Trusting the wisdom of our intuition. All right, so you have a blue card with the orange Merkaba in the center. So the blue, I feel, is our communication. It can also be about all this water that is on this card for you too as well, air signs. So that is about trusting what you're hearing, trusting what you are hearing within your intuition, because the throat chakra is about communication, right? So the orange Merkaba in the center is about our sacral chakra. So that is about our emotions. That's the water chakra. That's the feminine chakra. So I feel like you were going through a bit of a rebirth within that chakra, and you are learning how truly extraordinary or unique that you really are, air signs. And I feel like you're doing that because you're taking that step back and you are reviewing things. You're reviewing not only the good shadows, but the bad shadows. But I feel like the shadow on this card is a good shadow, because to me, it kind of reminds me of the sun shining down behind you, showing you that. All right, so that's what I feel. So let's go ahead and pull a Moonology card for you. balance, spirituality, and practicality. So we just had the new moon in Pisces. So the full moon is who illuminates the shadow, right? So we got the Pisces energy coming through while we still are in Pisces season, as well as we are still in the new moon in Pisces energy. So you're learning how to balance yourself out, which makes perfect sense with the 6 there. Balance your spiritual body with your practical body, which would be the blue. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what you need to release today, air signs. The wisdom of your body. Listen to your body's messages, right? So that's what you're doing, trusting more in your intuition about a person or a situation. If you feel physically drained or uncomfortable, be cautious. If you feel energized and happy, move forward, right? So I feel like that's what you're doing. You are trusting more. You're learning to trust your intuition a lot more. And you're learning to act when the time is right, or learning how to act through that wisdom. If something doesn't make you feel well, you're like, okay, then be cautious, like the hair standing up on the back of your neck or the cold chills. But if something makes you feel happy and bouncy, it's like then you're going to move forward. So that's beautiful. So let's go ahead and pull a Spirits of the Darkness and Light. Spirit of the Fox, sly, cunning, and strategy. So to me, look at them eyes. That's you observing, just standing back and observing. There could be a bit of a cunning energy around you, but to me, that's that physically drained or uncomfortable energy that you could be picking up on. So let's go ahead and pull your daily tarot card. Yeah, look at that, the Fool. So it showed up in reverse. So I feel like you're looking at something as a risk. You're looking at something as a trickster, and you're listening to your intuition when it comes to this, because this is the Spirit card, Spirit of the Fox. So you are learning to listen to your intuition, because with these 2 cards coming through, this tells me that something doesn't feel right to you, is what I feel. Something doesn't feel right. You're looking, it's like you're feeling that vibration of a hustler, a trickster, somebody is a bit sly, maybe a bit, and you're observing it. You are observing it because what you're doing is you are reading between the lines today, air signs. So that's what I see for that. And you're learning to trust your intuition. You're learning to listen to the wisdom, right here, wisdom of your body. So what's going on with love? Party of 1. And let's clarify that real quick. Yeah, concluding. So I feel like you could be not only observing that maybe somebody is saying they're a party of 1, and you're feeling like, okay, I don't feel right with this. This doesn't seem right. And I feel like you are like, all right, well, I'm just not going to take that chance. I'm not sure if I want to take that chance, because we do have the party of 1 there. So I do feel somebody could be around you, and I feel like maybe on the back burner observing you, and they may want to come forward today and conclude that observation mode, but your intuition is just like, you know what, listen, something just doesn't feel right here, and I feel like it just doesn't feel right. You may say you're a party of 1, but I don't feel like it is. That's kind of what I'm seeing. So let's go ahead and pull a sign you could be seeing. Yeah, time is slipping. So for some of you, I did turn the Fool. The Fool did show up in reverse. But for some of you, I feel like there is really somebody who is sitting back and observing, and perhaps wondering if you're still available. And I feel like they may want to come in and conclude that feeling. They may want to come in and conclude that being a party of one, because maybe they just might feel secure enough to want to come in and make a plan. They could be very well making a plan and wanting to come in and have a fresh start with you. That's something else that I'm feeling. Each story may resonate with some of you, and the other story may resonate with the rest of you. So I feel a little bit of both, because, you have the fox here. The fox is making a plan. He is observing something and he's wanting to make a plan. But in the past, this person may have been a little sly, a little cunning, a little deceptive, a little bit of a trickster. So, maybe this time when they come forward, they may not want to be that trickster. They may want to conclude being that observer, being that sly, cunning trickster, and say, hey, air signs, would you be interested in, going out for dinner, or, you know what I mean? It depends on who you are, because I do feel a little bit of both. So let's go ahead and pull. Oh, there's your crystal card. Well, you got two of them. So you have skunk, howlite, self-esteem, reputation, and respect. Spirit of skunk, teach me to walk my talk free from ego so that my reputation is honorable. Thank you. Aho. And the hawk, Pierre Tersight. Observation, awareness, and perception. Just like I said with this fox, somebody's observing you. Hawk. Spirit of hawk, teach me to be observant and perceptive so that I may see the truth. Thank you. Aho. So spiritually, that's what you're doing. You are observing something, and it's like your intuition is telling you, that this person is either, like I said, a trickster, or this could be somebody wanting to come in and have a new beginning. But with that party of one there, I feel like they could be wanting to conclude being a party of one. So just pay attention. Pay attention to your intuition today, and follow it, because your intuition is giving you the wisdom to make the correct decision. So pay attention to it, air signs. That's what I feel for you today. So we are going to go on to water signs. You are next. Well, okay, so we'll just do it. Before I got a chance to write it down, it was already... All right, so water signs. Let's go ahead. What is your daily affirmations, water signs? So I am respectful, loving, caring. Good morning, Falulabao. I'm a respectful, loving person who cares deeply about how I treat others. People feel safe around me. Now, yesterday I do believe fire signs had that card. So let's go ahead and pull your daily numerology card. Healing. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful, water signs? Look at all the blue on that card. The blue, right? So I feel like, and it's a master number 66. So sixes is about being in that balance, being in that harmony. A double 66 adds up to a 12, right? And guess what? Today is the 15th. So there's trip sixes. So if you're seeing trip sixes, this message is for you. So I just feel like you are doing some major healing within yourself, being in a more balanced and harmony energy, about maybe how you communicate with that throat chakra coming in. So let's go ahead and pull your numeral or your moon card. The end of a tough cycle approaches. So yeah, exactly. So there's a tough cycle that is finally coming to an end, and you're going to have this sense of healing, and you're going to be doing some I feel like it's because it's a master number. You're going to be mastering something. You're going to be mastering feeling safe, feeling positive. Beautiful. So let's go ahead and pull your daily power of surrender card. Comparisons, surrender comparisons with other people. Keep your eyes trained on yourself. Focus on your own thoughts, attractiveness, and power, right? So, loving person who cares deeply about how I treat others. Because why? Because you're focusing on your own strengths, your own power today, and you're not caring what other people think. You're not comparing yourself. It's like comparing oranges to apples here, you know. And you were being more respectful and more loving. And what's going to happen is you're going to draw them kind of people towards you today. All right, so let's go ahead and pull a spirits of the darkness and light for you, water signs. Yeah, spirit of the elephant, community, social, and companionship. So you're definitely going to be drawing in more people, more spiritual people towards you. Drawing in people who care about you, who are going to treat you good, people that you can feel safe around, with the elephant there. So let's go ahead and pull your daily tarot card. Judgment, right? So I feel like Judgment is saying it's time to answer that calling. So you could be a healer. You could be a healer. And you could be leveling up, because I see 2 6s here, but today is a 15, which adds up to a 6. So you could be being called into your healing practices. You may even be leveling up with your healing practices, such as myself. I am a level 2 Reiki healer. So I'm waiting for the opportunity to level up to my 3. So I feel like there is some people around you that are also part of your calling as well. You could be meeting other people. But here you are focusing on your own power. And the Judgment card is coming through and telling you. The angels are around you. They're calling you out to complete this cycle, to complete your comparison with other people, to complete this comparison so that you can start feeling more safe. So look at this. Book ended. Angel. Right? So there you are, surrounded by angels. So let's go ahead and see what's going on with love for you today, water signs. Yeah, look at that. The end of a tough cycle approaches. You've been through the trials and tribulations. You have learned the lessons. So, yeah, now you're releasing. Now you're releasing the lessons when it comes to love. And that's why that end of a tough cycle is coming. It is approaching you today. So what is a sign that you are seeing, water signs? Oh, well, look at that, confirmation. And on the bottom, look at that, profound lessons and completion of a cycle is near. I don't know why, but I seen this card when I was shuffling, but I put it in a deck, and I didn't really think anything else about it. So I feel like water signs, if this resonates with you, you're going to be getting true chills, maybe a little prickly standing up on your arms, and then you're going to know. It's like you're going to see the lessons that are completing, right? You're going to be releasing the comparison to other people. Why? Because you're surrounded by angels, and they're calling you out so that you can step into your service. So I feel like they're definitely calling you. You're answering your calling today. And I feel like they're just letting you know. Right? I totally agree, Falulabao. I'm right there with you. I'm ready for it to complete. So let's go ahead and pull your crystal card for water signs. But I just, for Lulabelle, we're surrounded by angels here. Our angel team is around us. So whatever happens with you today, just go through it knowing that when you come out the other ends, it's going to be 100% positive. All right, so we have the deer coming through with rose quartz, self-acceptance, compassion, and gentleness. So this is softening up your heart a little bit. Spirit of deer, help me live in gentleness and compassion by accepting myself and others just as we are. Going back to what do you need to surrender? Comparisons with other people, right? So the deer quartz kind of like confirms that. So carry a piece of rose quartz. This is my rose quartz. This is Rosie the skull. So, yep. I haven't held her for a while. Maybe I'll do that. Just sit and hold her for a minute. All right, so there you go, water signs. So what a beautiful message for today. I'm happy too that I'm finally completing these cycles because I'm tired. All right, so fire signs, you are next. All right, so fire signs, what is your daily affirmation? You are so welcome, Falulabelle. I love you. Mwah. I hope you have a great day, honey. All right, fire signs, what is your daily affirmation? I honor my health by resting, eating well, and moving every day. All right, so that's beautiful, fire signs. Domestic harmony. So you got the number 46 for your daily numerology card. So I feel like, a number 46, which adds up to a 10. So we're going to break it down to, you could be seeing 4s, you could be seeing 6s, you could be seeing 10s, you could be seeing 46. Okay. So today's number for you, so number 4. 4s are about stability. 4s are also about our highest ascended masters being around us. 4s are about the hard work that we put in to make the changes that we want to make. 6s is about being in balance and harmony with the people and the situations in your life. All right, so the outside of the card is blue. So, I feel like fire signs, you're honoring your health by resting, but not only by resting, but maybe there could be some communications, opening up your heart space and being able to communicate and communicate how you feel. And I feel like this is going to, again, with that 6 energy, be in balance and harmony with the people around you. So you have domestic harmony coming out. So I feel like that's exactly what it is. Domestic harmony. Domestic is where we're domiciled at, our home. So I feel like you're starting to honor that. You're starting to honor that you're realizing that home is where the heart is. And all the hard work that you're putting in to bring this the harmony into your life. All right, so let's go ahead and pull your Moonology card. A new start is coming. So yeah, that makes perfect sense with the 46 there. Number 10. So there's a new start coming for you today where you're going to start honoring your emotions, honoring being able to speak from an emotional place, being open to your feelings, be in harmony with yourself and with your people around you. That's what I see. So let's go ahead and pull, what is it the element of fire needs to surrender? Stress. Take a few deep breaths and exhale the tension you've built up in your body and let the stress go as you come back to the center. So I feel like you're stressed out, fire signs. You have a bit of stress around you and it's affecting your health. And you need to take some deep breaths, go outside, go for a walk. Where I live at, it's not been freezing cold. Some days are a little warmer than others, but at least it's not snowing, it's not raining, and it's not icy. So I don't know where you live, all live at as far as the fire signs, but go outside, take a deep breath, move your body, go for a walk. It'll help you to not only let go of the stress, but it'll also help bring you back into the center of who you are, with your emotions, bring you back into a sense of harmony. So let's go ahead and pull the spirits of the darkness and light. Grim Reaper. Yeah. So something's, on a spiritual level that something needs to end. You do. You realize that. And what that needs to end is the stress that you're carrying around in your body, because it's affecting you. It's affecting you big time. So here we are, winter. The thing is, too, we're very, very close to the spring solstice, to a season changing. So that could be when that new start comes, around the time the seasons change. So you got Spirit of the Grim Reaper. So on a spiritual level what needs to end. So Six of Pentacles, and it did show up in reverse. So what needs to end is this imbalance. So we have two sixes coming through. A six, and a 15th adds up to a 6. So you could be seeing trip sixes, right? So what needs to end is this imbalance. And let go. Just let go of that. I mean, I feel it in my teeth. I feel like you just clench your teeth so tight that it literally hurts your jaws. You're so stressed out that your neck and your shoulders feel like they got 1,000 pounds of bricks on them. And you need to quit that. Because it's affecting your health. I don't care how old you are. That stress will affect your health, whether you're 20 or 80. It doesn't matter. It affects us. It may not affect you as quickly when you're 20, but if you keep it up and you don't let it go and learn how to center yourself, it'll affect you your whole life. So you really need to let it go. The ending of being able to open yourself up with the Six of Pentacles in reverse, opening yourself up to either giving or being receptive to some sort of communication. And I feel like that's coming to an end. So let's go ahead and see what's going on with love. Yeah, look at that. Winter, and I just mentioned spring. Didn't I just mention spring? Spring is about to start. All right, so let's clarify that. Yeah, admired. So I feel like either you are admiring somebody or somebody is admiring you. So I feel like when the seasons change, you're going to turn over this chapter in your heart space where you're going to open yourself up to be more honoring, to be in the flow of being able to communicate how you feel, and open yourself up to being able to being receptive to other people's communication as well when it comes to feelings. All right, so what is a sign that you're seeing? Fire signs. Yeah, look at that. You could be having visions. You could be connected to somebody. But I feel like there's a bit of a cloud over your visions, and that's because of the stress. The stress is clouding your visions. You could also, too, for some of you, to me, this looks like an inset. And whenever inset smoke comes up, you could do this thing that's called, I call it scrying. I don't know the term for it, but you can look into the smoke. And it's like a sense of scrying, and you could see things. You may have that natural ability, fire signs. So let's go ahead and pull a crystal card for you. So we have the spider coming through. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. Udialite. I'll hold it there if you want to write it down. Weaver of Fate, facing fears and creativity. Spider, spirit of spider, teach me to face my fears so that I am free to create the life of my dreams. Yes, so you get the spider spirit coming through, the weaver of fate. So yes, the spider spirit is it's a feminine critter. Because they're the creators of the critters out there. Because if you ever, I'm surprised they're not out. I better, I don't like them. But anyways, as long as they're on the outside, I'm all right with it. But spiders they'll create a web and then they'll just leave it and go somewhere else and create crap. There's no fear. There's no fear in creating something new. And I feel like that's what you need to be in that energy. Let go of the stress. Face that fear of opening yourself up to being receptive to your feelings and how you want to communicate it, right? Because seasons are changing and you can change like them seasons as well. So, final sign is Earth. All right, Earth signs. So, your daily affirmation, Earth signs, is I notice the beauty of nature every day and it feeds my soul in delightful and delicious ways. So, I'm seeing what looks to me like a red tree or a red bush, maybe. Well, the red is your root chakra anyways. So a red tree, a red bush, either way, it doesn't matter. But I just see like the roots in Mother Earth, right? So red is the root chakra energy. So that's feeling secure within yourself and feeling that security. It's actually feeding your soul today. So let's go ahead and pull your daily numerology card. So we have 96. So you could be seeing 96s. You could be seeing 9s. You could be seeing 6s. So you got forgiveness. So here we are. I think everybody had a blue card today. I swear, everybody had a blue card. So the blue is about communicating forgiveness, being maybe somebody wants to communicate some forgiveness to you with that non-energy to complete something. But I just feel more Earth signs. It's about you going into your soul and communicating from a soul level. With the purple macabre in the center, that is your soul's energy. That's your third eye. So you're actually seeing through your third eye the beauty of nature and how it feeds you, and through the power of forgiveness by letting go of things. So you have 96, which is a 15, which adds up to what? A 6, right? So today is March 15th. So that correlates with the day. So you could be seeing 6s. You could be seeing trip 6s. You could be seeing 9, 6. So that's what I see for you. So let's go ahead and pull a moon card. Confidence is your key to success, right? So being confident in what you see, being confident in what you want to communicate. So let's go ahead and pull a power of surrender card. Negative thinking. Yes. So you have control over your thoughts. When negative thoughts surface, say thank you for sharing and quickly refocus on positive affirmations, right? So that's back to that blue energy. Going within yourself, that 9, going within, like the hermit energy. The hermit is Virgo energy. Sorry, Virgos, but I'm putting you on blast these past few days. But I feel like you got this negative energy, these negative thoughts about yourself within your soul. Like you're not feeding your soul with positivity. You're feeding your soul with negativity. And you need to actually say, okay, I forgive myself for thinking that whenever they surface, and focus more on the delightful ways, the positive ways to feed your soul. So that is beautiful. So let's go ahead and see what's going on, our signs spiritually for you. Oh, you got 2. So spirit of the book, new chapter, developed and unfinished business. It's spirit of possession, incubus, succubus, and sexual obsession. So I feel like, I feel like you could have some unfinished business with a particular person. And I feel like you could be thinking negativity about intimacy, sex. I feel like there is a new chapter starting for you where you're going to be more in this forgiving energy with this obsession, and you're going to be able to, I feel, balance yourself out through being confident, through developing a new version of yourself, a new version of how you feed your soul. Instead of being more negative, you're going to start being more confident. You're going to be more confident in what you want to create, because we got a new chapter here. If you look at this book, she's not even through the first chapter yet. So here you are, you could create a new chapter today through feeding, through your thought pattern right here, your thought pattern. Just say, okay, thank you for coming through negative thoughts. Now I am going to forgive myself for thinking that negative thought, because it was like you're feeling a little possessed with them negative thoughts. Like they just pop into your head and you're like, wow. So I feel like the key to your success is feeding your soul positive energy, feeding your soul this, positive affirmations such as I am unique, I am worthy, I am lovable, I am the light, I am the love, I am the truth, I am. You could do whatever affirmation you want to use as long as it's a positive affirmation. I am forgiving, I am forgiveness. Start creating a new chapter with less of this possessive energy, with the negative thoughts that possess you, and more with the positive thoughts of figuring out, okay, my thoughts feed my soul. So what I think is what I put out there, right? So you have the power to change that, to create a different chapter, to develop more confidence. So we have the 5 of Wands, right? Put down that opposition. Put it down. Put down the conflict that you are having. So that's what I feel like you're doing today. I feel like you're putting it down and you're like, you know what? I know this is affecting my health. This is affecting my gifts. So I forgive myself for anything that no longer serves me, any way of thinking, because I feel like, and I know because I'm the same way, whenever I speak, and I try to be careful with my words, whenever I speak, it affects you on your outside world. But it also affects us on a soul level too, right? So I feel like the 5 of Wands is telling you you're putting down this opposition right here that has got you possessed. All right, so look, winter. We got the love energy, winter coming through. So the element of winter, look, it's blue, right? So again, how you communicate to yourself about yourself. Maybe you don't feel worthy for sex. Well, yeah, everybody does, but it's finding that right partner. Spring. So, you know what? Fire signs have the exact same seasons. Seriously, they did. Death card, winter. Love card, spring. So, your person, maybe somebody that you are interested in, could be a fire sign. So I feel like there's that frozen energy, that winter energy of how you communicate about your feelings, how you communicate and feed your soul with them feelings. So we have the element of spring. So you're having a chance to change something today, to change your feelings and to birth a new you. So I feel like Spirit is telling you, take a spoonful of happiness. Honey is what they just said. Take a spoonful of honey and feed your soul with honey. Don't feed your soul with ice. Feed your soul with honey. All right, so let's go ahead and see what is a sign that they are showing you. Yeah, what to sever. Yep, what to sever, what to let go of. All right, and then your crystal cards. You got 3 earth signs. So we have Ram, Fuchsite, New Beginnings, Strength, and Balance. I think fire signs had that too, New Beginnings. Spirit of the Ram, help me take advantage of the opportunities that come before me while trusting that I will be safe. Thank you. Aho. And I think they had a similar message. So I feel like you could be dealing with a fire sign, maybe as a partner, because your messages are very similar. And in Turkey with soda light, abundance, sacrifice, and altruism. Spirit of Turkey, help me always remember that by selflessly lifting others up, I am also lifting myself up. Thank you. Aho. And that goes back to that communication that I was feeling. So soda light. And then the snake, labradorite, transmuting, balance coming through again, and healing. Spirit of snake, teach me to transmute the negative energies within myself and shed what no longer serves me. Thank you. Aho. So back to, what do you need to surrender? Negative thinking. You need to transmute them negative energies within yourself so that you can shed them. Right? So everything always, it seems like it always comes together nicely for everyday's messages. So what a beautiful message to end on. So, okay, today's Monday, right? Yeah, okay. So I'm looking forward to Freebie Friday already. I got my heart set on spending Fridays with you guys. So, and I want to update you with my hypnotherapy. I have to do a video with another person, and then we got to send it into the e-hypnotherapy place to become certified. So I am almost there. I am on, I don't know. I don't even know how to explain where I'm at in it, but I know I'm close to where I want to be. So I'm going to start incorporating the hypnotherapy into my weekly Freebie Fridays. Yay! I'm so excited. So coming soon, hypnotherapy. I'm almost there, guys. I'm almost there. So thank you much for watching me every day. Thank you for being my saving grace, my backbone. Thank you for giving me the power of staying positive, for helping me along my journey. Because guess what? We are all unique. We are all special stars in the sky. And don't you guys ever forget it. All right. Till tomorrow morning for our daily live stream. I love each and every one of you guys. And thank you for watching. Blessed be. Mwah. Have a wonderful day.